gracious.
Okay, so, what was on Winners Finals? It was a quick 3-0. We're going to be seeing the same matchup as in Grands as well. Starting with Smashville. I think the record, outside of like 2 of the past like 5 or 6, Samsora's won the sets.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's the case. Generally, Samsora gets the upper hand locally.
It's just sometimes higher placings Zack internationally. Yeah. Or I should say.
It's kind of tough to say. Sometimes one will do better nationally, and then other times the other will. But I guess that just goes to show the caliber of these two players. They're just overall very, very strong, especially in comparison to our overall scene.
I can't say I'm surprised that this is what Grand Finals is. This is Grand Finals for most of us that both of them are attending, unless we have some crazy upsets, which we did have today, just not in respect to these two these two players.
Yeah, indeed.
But what we're seeing is what we usually see, like early lead by Samsora. And the download's only going to get stronger. It's something that Samsora does well. Like, his neutral gets better and better, and he just finds out how he can, like, win more and more, and what your habits are.
Indeed. And these two have played a hell of a lot with each other. So if there's anyone that's going to know these two's habits, it's, well, these players. As they look to attempt to dominate the state in the biggest fashions they can. That witch time
is going to be it?
That is gone.
Platform placement is, I believe, the only reason. I think he might have gotten the tip of the fist if he did up smash off the ground, but it would have been too close to say. Allowing him to change the pace of the match, though, when he was around, I believe, 50 or 60% behind. F smash not going to finish the stock off, though.
Yeah, Club not going to be able to finish it. I think that was Club. Wasn't that Club?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Club. Yeah, Club not having the same knockback as Tennis Racket, unfortunately.
Oh, snipe! Swedish sniper from Louisiana, though.
Oh, you know it.
Oh, regrab? Oh, too bad Peach doesn't really have a good answer to get down there.
Yeah, there ain't really much a lot of characters can do against Bayonetta when she's witch twisting right next to the ledge. But nonetheless, Samsora is still cleaning out that last stock, that particular stock.
That's not gonna finish it though. Very close, lightweight helping him out, but still. Oh, nice witch twist. Good SDI though, allowing him to come out a little too far behind after the second. What are side Bs called? Afterburner kick. Yeah, after the second afterburner kick, ending a little too far away for Zack to be able to continue the combo, either with a back air, up air, or a B. Melee. Anyway.
Nonetheless, I like the overall footsies games these two are playing. Zack being very much an aggressive Bayonetta, and Samsora attempting to play just outside of his ranges in order to keep himself safe, but. Unfortunately, that does not work forever. As you can see, Zack attempting to pile up the damage.
This could be bad. Oh, never mind. Retreating back to the ledge to make sure he doesn't land with any lag. Zack's awareness being super smart.
Well, that parasol pulling it.
Both characters having upbeats that are very obnoxious to deal with when you're trying to stage spike or just gimp the character.
Oh, indeed. I think, oh my goodness.
Could that have been an F smash, maybe?
Yeah, I would think so, but that's tough to say.
Samsora would know for sure. Whoa! Amazing roll. That was scary.
You know, in all honesty, I actually expected a witch time after that missed up smash.
Yeah. I would have been too surprised.
I should have known better though. This is Captain Zack.
Wow.
Yeah, not quite gonna
That's
be
not an option I've seen from Zack before. Waiting to see if he got the trump or not.
No, he's been doing that a lot this tournament, actually, but
really?
I haven't really seen any of them pay off, though. Most of the extended invulnerability on the ledge has kind of prevented that from happening.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Zack taking game one in this set. And are we getting did I see a run back or
yeah I wouldn't be surprised. There's no reason for Samsora to change to Rosa. I think he's had greater success with Peach recently, considering he's won most of the sets they've played recently, at least in tournament. Yeah. I have no idea about their friendlies.
Yeah, I mean, given how the first set went, I wouldn't expect to change. In all honesty, either. And nothing for the same stage, no less.
We'll probably, I was about to say we might honestly see this entire set on Smashville. These two have a habit of they either play the entire set on like FD or Smashville.
Oh, that Samsora trying to flood that DDS again.
I like how many turnips he's pulling. Obviously, the way the RNG works in this game, it's not super heavily favored that you're going to end up with a special one, but there's no harm in it. And it's not like Bayo's adding a lot of damage recently with her guns. So
yeah, and that is free pressure that he can get since he can't really float off stage.
Yeah.
He can still attempt to attack on just a smidge bit of damage with those turnips, and occasionally get those lucky item picks.
If you want to give it to me, it's under the gamepad.
But who knows if we'll see one? Who knows if we'll see one of those? Oh, well, calling out F smash with F smash. Good read on Captain Zack's part.
That was
Taking
really
that first
good.
stock
Using
once
his fair, not hitting shield, realizing he shouldn't overcommit from that situation. Oh, this sadly not a lot of damage because of the SDI. Oh wow, that was really smart. I'm surprised that he did the second wish.
Oh, indeed. But
hated.
instead, yeah, that good throw with the turnip to open up for a forward air.
Yeah, realizing that Zack has spent a lot of time catching him with air dodges, and he's going to be committed to how bad Bayonetta's air dodge is once Bat Within's gone out of the picture. Did the eye?
Well, I actually expected a witch time just to lower the landing lag, but nonetheless, I don't think there was much he could do about it.
Yeah, he's going to take 16% from 0. Anything.
Oh, calling out the jump. I really like how far ahead Zack is with his follow-ups when he doesn't have, like, he might have a true combo, but he can extend maybe a little bit more. Good booty bump. Oh, God, that was scary, but...
Yeah, despite being a club, it didn't quite have the reach to get that punish. That
I'm surprised we didn't see down tilt instead of the up B. I know that down tilt's like frame 6 or 7.
Well, yeah, because we could have seen the pop-off into forward smash to actually seal the game. Because around this percent, I believe it would... Oh, no.
He needed to up B earlier.
Man.
It's unfortunate.
Why?
I could tell early enough when the first switch was gone after the jump that he should have fully committed to coming back. It's something that's really inexcusable, especially in that scenario. It's not where it's like, oh, you immediately use like your up B or your jump and then you up B and it's like shit. Now I have to try to side B to bounce off the stage. But
it is possible that he wasn't expecting Samsora to call out that kind of a gamble.
Yeah.
Because some people won't expect someone to actually blow all the fuel to attempt to finalize the game. But nonetheless, good awareness on Samsora's part.
Peach being one of the characters though that could sit out there for like a half-hour nap if she wanted to.
No, you know it. But nonetheless, once again running it back on Smashville, and Samsora sealing out that particular game.
Like I said, we're going to be playing most of this set, if not all of this, and set 2 if there is one on Smashville. Both these players, I don't think they have a problem with like switching stages. They just know whoever's going to be playing better. Oh
wow, what a good weight on Samsora's part.
I don't really like him catching the turn-ups in some situations because like there it ended up working out, but we saw in the last situation all he really could do was air dodge and then witch time.
Ooh, that
was a read. That
little up smash, taking it out there. What a children-friendly way to end that stock.
But as I was saying, I don't think that having the turnip in his hand sometimes is good because there are times where playing Diddy, I like on a character as Banana because it means like Little Mac's not gonna smash attack me immediately, especially if I'm ready for Banana. There's not much there's so much less you can do. Like your aerials and your tilts and everything on the ground are gone.
Yeah, Samsora is looking on point this game though. Good lord.
But I do understand. I believe if you do an item throw as you're hitting the ground with Bayonetta, you get rid of your RCO lag. So it's something to keep in mind that might be an ulterior motive that I'm just not paying attention to. Wow. Down angle afterburner kick finally connecting.
Good gracious.
Post
Catching
badge.
that ledge there.
I was very worried that Zack was going to.
Oh, that crown just barely missing. Not quite getting the spacing he needed to finalize that, but nonetheless.
Smart awareness going to the ledge after using 3 special moves, using Zuppy to get him back on.
Yeah, a lot of people will still try to land on stage, but nonetheless, that's very smart of a...
Zack Soho's a little too slow right now.
Ooh, almost enough.
Yeah.
This is really bad. I'm just remembering that his first stock was taken when Samsora was at 17%.
Yeah, he's probably not going to be able to get the punish he needs right there.
It used to be so sick the first couple times I saw it, but now it looks like, depending on...
Wow, turnip catch into forward air.
Another situation where I think catching the turn up put him in a bad situation. Like, honestly, air dodging earlier, I think would have been better.
Indeed.
But yeah.
Ooh. And just like that, Samsora is up 2. Samsora is up 2.
Oh no, I added 3. I'm so sorry. Smashville. Yep.
Nonetheless,
Samsora or Zack voicing that he wants to give up.
You can't give up now.
Okay.
I guess we will see.
So I know that this matchup is a pain in the butt for Sheik because you're just gonna, or not for Sheik, for Peach because you honestly just have such a hard time with needles shutting you down, and also like, how controlling Sheik is of neutral, especially on a character or a player like Samsora who enjoys neutral so much to where that's where his strength lies. But I don't know if he's at the level with Sheik to be able to like make this change that he needs.
Yeah, I agree with most of that, but it is Captain Zack, though. I haven't seen him play Sheik that much at all, but nonetheless, we could still see something happen.
No, I'm not putting it's out of the realm of possibility. I think it's definitely possible, but I just know that Samsora's had wins against strong Sheik mains, so this might just add for some trouble if he doesn't know like the specific intricacies of this matchup. But I know that he was also once a Peach main, so he might know enough knowledge that he needs.
Okay. Oh, the fair calling out that forward smash.
Not the greatest. Was that a Dada? Maybe.
I think it was. I don't really remember. But the up smash again,
that
fantastic.
So active.
Yeah, it's got a lot of upper reach too. You cannot underestimate how high up smash is going to go.
But now we're in the situation where Sheik isn't going to have a lot of rage, and there are only going to be a few situations. Oh, please don't air dodge. There's air dodge. Like, that's not one of those situations where it's actually a 50-50. See,
yeah, there really aren't a lot of 50-50s anymore for Sheik, unfortunately.
Tipper down tilt and F tilt, depending at certain percents, is true, but I think could also lead into 50-50s.
Indeed.
Sadly, F smash from the center of the stage is not going to kill. Wow, that was incredibly smart. Making it so your character's intangible and you're also putting an explosive hitbox that can finish off a stock.
Indeed, that was great overall coverage by Captain Zack, ensuring that Samsora would not make it back to the stage.
Unfortunate throwing needles back, lost a decent amount of time.
Yeah, we never know. We could see this match go all the way if we're lucky, but Samsora seems like he's He's ready to deliver them reading rainbows.
Honestly, what I think Zack needs right now,
is apparently to get fared.
Apparently for the tournament to be over.
Oh well.
Okay, that's it for Lust, guys.
Yeah, hot dog. There we go. 3-1 in favor of our Lust 19 champion Samsora. Haha.
Right.
Look at that smile.
I gotta pay out. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see y'all at the next one, maybe.
Love you, kisses.